Sport mode unlocked. Beautiful. Alright boys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video where we finally might be starting to get into the R32. I know a lot of you have been asking about what's going on with it, and pretty much I've just been waiting for everything to kind of align. The main one being the motor, and I guess the second thing would be all the parts that is going to be attaching to the motor to turn up. So that was kind of what was the idea behind the three-wheeler there. That was just kind of something to do in the interim, because I'm pretty much at a dead end with this thing now. You'll all be relatively up to speed with it, I guess. It's all painted, it's all good to go. There's a little bit of wiring stuff to do, but essentially we just need to get the motor here and start putting all the new fancy bits on it, which we've got sitting over here. We've got some Franklin little doohickeys on the old covers there now. We've got our Speedtech intake manifold there, bunch of other stuff, but obviously we have been buying some more wheels, because we all know what keeps the motivation going when you blow a motor. It's more wheels. You know, it's got to look good in the shed to keep the morale high. So that's what I've gone ahead and done. A little bit expensive, kind of semi regret it, but kind of not. So we've got some, what the hell are they? They're 17 by 9 plus 12 Rays 57D gram lights. So brand new, out of the box. You can't actually buy these things brand new in chrome. I got these from a guy that buys new Rays wheels in America, and then he chromes them himself. He gets them sent to, I don't know where, Mexico or something, and then he sells them on as brand new wheels that have been chromed. So I'll put his link down in the bloody description. His name's Cody Scree, otherwise known as CS Wheel. I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit of a dog's breakfast trying to get these bastards here, with the conversion rate being pretty shit from America, and he doesn't send internationally, so just be aware of that if you do see these and think, shit, I want to get some. Yeah, I ended up getting the plug through the missus DHL account, so I had to arrange shipping, which was a bit of a process, but yeah, and I'm not gonna talk about how much they were, but they were not cheap, say that much. So it's all good. We sold some other shit, made room for them, got some cash in hand, got these bad boys. Now moving on to the other wheels that I've got recently. A bit of a long time forever want, you could say. Genuine Urus, whatever the hell you want to call it, NSO1s. So they're 17 by 9.5 plus 15. I wasn't really intending to get a full set of 17s, but what happened is I've been wanting them for bloody ages, and I got sick of waiting. So I went ahead and got these. Now, the week that I got these, a pair popped up online of those. I know shit, I've been waiting for about 9 months, and I was like, fuck, it's just not going to happen. There were full sets that were coming up, and I just didn't actually want a full set of 17s. Fucking ironic, I know, because I've got it now, but and they were all too much. I was like, nah, stuff that. I'm not going to pay that. I didn't want to pay, like crazy money for a set of wheels. The idea was just run them as fronts, and then have the 18s as the rears, but whatever, I don't know. Shit changed, got these, they popped up, got them as well, sold the T7Rs, sold the Rotor Grids, sold some other bullshit, might as well have sold my soul on the market as well. Didn't do that, but got that, made that happen. And then now, what do you know, we've got a full set of 17s. So yeah, I'm a little bit in two minds if I'm actually going to run them, these things, on the front of a drift car, just because they're so damn nice and they're kind of inevitably going to get wrecked. Jax will tell you all about it. Hey mate, idiot dad. Nah, do it dad, it'll be sick. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure what's going to happen, but I probably will just run them because they're gangster and I don't have another car at the moment. So that's what we're going to do for now anyway. Eventually, I think I'd like to run them on the front and then put them on the front of a street car or something, just because they're so nice and crispy. Don't know. Terrible problem to have, too many wheels. They will definitely always be rears, Yeah. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I got no idea. We'll figure it out. But this is enough. This is enough of the wheel purchasing for now. In the meantime, I've kind of been mucking around with this damn bumper. So this thing's been bloody dog's breakfast. I got this thing cheap on Marketplace. It was like 50 bucks or something. And I thought it was mint, you know. I was like, oh yeah, it's all good, it's all good, it's all intact. I've sort of been doing some little bit of touch-ups, and I was like, something's missing. What's missing? I just can't quite put my finger on it. Just something around here. And then I clicked, once I got it here, a crucial piece, that's supposed to go there. So I was very fortunate to get that little piece there from a mate, Harry, who's actually building the motor as well. Yeah, shout out Harry, bloody good bastard. He's been helping me out heaps lately, so got that. Been trying to fit this up. Bumper still fits like shit. I think I'm just going to send it anyway, because I'm like, oh, I'll probably be so rusty by the time I do get this thing on the track that I'll probably disintegrate it pretty quick. So it might be a good little practice, but it's not fitting up too well. So I've glassed it on and I've cut it off again, and I'm fucking not happy with it. So god damn it, I don't know. We'll continue to fluff around with that. But the next project that I'm going to undertake is, don't know if I'm going to do it today, because I've got a bit on with young fam over here, but I'm going to try and turn the front end of the car into essentially a GDR. So a bit of a cheat hack that everyone's doing, have been doing for years, is to cut the front end of a GDST bonnet and whack one of these on, or not at all, and just cut it off. So I'm not too sure if I'm going to run this or not, but I thought it would be a good thing to scribe my line with. So this is basically like a knockoff of an N1 GDR hood lip, they call them. So I reckon I'm just going to whack that there, get it all sitting in place, and then I'll be able to get my line, and then I'll just be able to cut away from there. So the best thing about this is that you can just use it as a ruler kind of thing, because it's not actually going to be a straight line, and to try and get that freehand would be a bastard. So I figured this is like $100, a little bit of waste of money, but at least it's insurance that you know it's going to give you your line. And secondly, if you balls it up, it should bloody save you as well. So, you know, if in doubt, it all goes fucking pear-shaped, just whack this on there, boom, cover all the sins. Alright, so upon review, I think it actually turns out that the line across the bonnet that a lot of people cut is a bit more straighter than I had first anticipated. So basically, I kind of ballsed up the cut with the lip anyway, the line that I scribed, which is all good, because you know you got a few chances at it. There's a little bit of meat to take out, but I think I'm going to go again. So I've lined it up the best I could with a piece of tape, and then I sort of drew the line from there. So I'm going to give it one more shot. Yeah, boy. Look at that. Money. All right, boys. I think we nailed it. I think we bloody got it. So this is looking pretty good from my house. So we'll semi-reassemble the car, which this is the current state of affairs in here. I have taken the front suspension out because they're sitting high as shit. So just to pretty much make it look slammed, to try and fill out the guards, because I've taken so much out of these guards to fit the 18s. So I don't want to alter the suspension height because it'll probably look different once I get the new guards anyway. So for now, I've just taken the front shocks out, and I'll put the wheels on, so then it'll literally just make it look stanced and fill out the guard a bit more. So I've also had another go at this bumper since we last spoke, and it's better, but it's still not good. I'll be able to fill in these bits, but I still feel like I'm going to have the same problem with it being overall too wide. But we'll get to putting everything on the car, and then we'll touch back. Beautiful. Yeah, boy. I think we got it, fellas. Damn, I'm over the moon with that. It's thoroughly surprised me, to be fair. I'm definitely glad I went again, because it ideally it does look a hell of a lot better without that lip on there. Damn. Man, I must have flicked the shit out of that because it was definitely all by eye. I had nothing to measure off. I kind of measured down to try to get the equal distance from these little bits here. And these are like a mil out, and then I just taped it and then just bloody went for it. So I'm absolutely pumped with how the bonnet's come out. Again, as I said, it's not very good condition. Like, someone has done some weird shit through here. It's got heaps of humps and hollows that I don't really care about that. And to be fair, the bumper is looking better. This is the only thing that pisses me off, is the gap here. That drives me nuts. And then the gap through here as well. So this is also not quite lining up correctly. Like, this should be down further. I don't fucking know. That's looking better. I'm still undecided. That's actually hideous. That's pretty heinous, that little bow there, but I don't know. I'm not too sure. Undecided. I guess I'll just leave it there, and if my other one's not ready before the car's going, then I'll paint it. But otherwise I'll just keep it for a rainy day, I guess. But far out. Such subtle things can transform the look of a car, eh? But yeah, I've obviously still got to tidy up the underside of it. She's still looking pretty jagged under here. There are a few ways to go about it. I've seen people kind of do a little, like a full-on bog patch, but probably I'll just grind it back more, and oh God, that's awkward to hold. And then obviously I've got to paint it as well. But yeah, that's all jobs for another day. But for now, I'm fucking over the moon. Finally ripped the band-aid off and got it done. So yeah, so that's one less thing I have to worry about. Can't get over that. Can't bloody get over that. Absolutely chuffed with that. We'll be looking at that all day. Yeah, well, that will pretty much wrap it up for this one anyway, boys. We do have some exciting news. We're going to pick up the motor this weekend, so no doubt there'll be a video out on that once we go up and get it, and then we can start really unveiling what the plans are and what we're going to do with that. It's going to be pretty crazy, I'll say that much. Nothing like insane, like it's not going to be 700 horsepower, huge turbo, any of that kind of shit. I think it's just going to be a pretty gangster RB20. Arguably, the best RB20 in the country. I'll say it now. Ooh, you heard it here first. But yeah, you guys kind of know what the parts are going to be going on it. It's going to look pretty spick. And then a few other little things that we got in the bloody pipeline for it as well. So anywho, that will wrap it up, and I will see you guys shortly. Peace.